Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding our inner Brock Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or this episode, we're going to go with an oldie and goodie. We're going to go with Denzel Washington and Pauletta Washington. Now, this past week, Denzel Washington was the recipient of the American Film Institute's Lifetime Achievement Award. And there's plenty that we could have brought up about how good his acceptance speech was, all the different awards and folks that he didn't help, but what he really highlighted was the importance of Pauletta in his life. Didn't you love that? Mm-hmm. Right? Like when he was doing his speech, he said all these things. He said, but I got to take a moment to give a shout out to my Pauletta. Mm-hmm. He says 40 years in their relationship, 40 years of sacrifice, 40 years of forgiveness. She's taught me about faith, spirituality, love, real love, unwavering love, in spite of myself. I will not be alive without Pauletta Washington, Denzel said. I wouldn't survive. Come on! 40 years. 372. Y'all remember Waiting to Exhale? Mm-hmm. With Angela Bassett, Bernadette. The number of times we made love. But the worst part. Never mind. We know Denzel and Pauletta. Shout out to their love, right? He always give Pauletta his due diligence, right? Because for him to pursue, it began as a passion, right? And then it turned into so much more. But she had to give him the space to do that, right? You know, they got, 3 children? And not just 3 basic children, like peak children who don't went to school, live full lives, maintaining him, right? I can only imagine the bullshit that he went through in Hollywood, that she had to uplift him and hold him up, right? Like, she was the backbone of that family, right? If she wasn't in support of that wouldn't have happened. Can we shout out to that love? Shout out to that love. The women who helped their men pursue their passion in spite of. Because on the flip side, I'm sure Pauletta had some people in her ear to say, so this nigga like to be in plays. He can go down to the community theater, honey, while he's still auditioning, right? Because I'm sure it took a minute for him to catch fire. I forgot Denzel's first movie.
I don't know.
But he wasn't necessarily 15 in it, right? He was grown. Put it that way. He was good and grown, right? He was grown. I think he had a kid. He didn't have a kid at the time, but he's grown and he was married. So it takes a support for your wife to be behind you in spite of. I wouldn't have survived without her. Your thoughts on Pauletta and Denzel?
Pauletta and Denzel is the pinnacle.
Yeah, they one of the ones that you be like, yeah, they doing it.
The pinnacle of black love.
Right, and I think they do it because they don't hide behind it. Like, they're never the couple who come out, but, it's easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. We woke up like this, right? It's hard. I do stupid shit. She do stupid shit, but we forgive each other. Grace based covenant, y'all. Grace based covenant. Yeah. Anyway, who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm not young.
And it's hot as fuck again.
Ooh, honey, it's hot.
Episode 258. It's hot. I'm about to start stripping here. It's so damn hot.
I think the record I had in my car was when I got in my car to come home for work. So we're talking about after 6 o'clock. It was 102 degrees.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating review just because we're doing a podcast and it's 103 degrees outside.
Yeah.
With no AC. Apple Podcast, Stitcher. Follow us on all forms of social media. Black Love Matters is Black with no K. Yeah. It's hot.
It's hot.
I'm sweating already.
It's okay.
I know it's a problem because behind my kneecaps is sweating.
Yeah.
And I have the urge to stop this podcast and go
and I
drive
told
to a
them
pool.
we're not going to stop the podcast. We can't do an hour and a half, 2 hours, but we can come in and do a little piece of something.
Oh my God. I'm about to start hyperventilating.
Well, first of all, me and Niram almost fell out because we had a portable air conditioner that we brung all the way from white ass New England. And I didn't think about it till we was in the middle of day 2 of the heat wave. I said, wait, I think we got an air conditioner on our porch. Could we just plug that up? And what Niram said? He almost got cussed out, y'all. What happened there?
I did get cussed out.
I did not cuss you out.
Yeah, you did.
I think I was just asking very directed questions.
You cussed me out.
What did I do now? How would you explain it?
You cussed me out. She cussed me out. Long story short, long story less long. She cussed me out, and today you got the portable air conditioner working.
Are you going to tell people the story?
Isn't that black love?
What do you mean? You're not going to tell people the story?
No, I'm not. Long story less long. She cussed me out. Now we got
a full working ass air conditioner. Figure out how to make the shit work in the house. Be innovative, nigga. Jesus. I'm sorry. Did I say who was you?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do everything?
Yes.
Oh, this is my check-in.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, it's the heat.
See? You over here hallucinating.
I'm doing something. Actually, I don't have much, y'all. First of all, did y'all watch Claws? Shout out to Claws. Niecy Nash is coming back, serving body, serving nails. I'm for it. Can I be honest? I was in and out of the episode. I really don't know exactly what's happening. I know they done brought the Native Americans in. And I'm here for it because they got inherited some type of concito, and I guess the Native Americans who run it is low key crooked. I won't be surprised to come out that they're not even Native Americans. Like that's the type of colonizer foolishness I'm here for. Actually, I need to go back and rewatch it, but I am just excited that it's there. But other than that, I don't have much, right? Like honestly, I shouldn't say that. I was going back. I was listening to what was it called, The Friend Zone. And they had something talking about like attachments and like what's your attachment styles. That's actually something I want to bring to the podcast. So actually I need to go back, like take the test, dig deeper into it, and see how we can make it fit for us and, you know, put our little sauce on it. But the Friend Zone inspired me to just like talk a little bit about attachment style. Like we talked about love languages and like, you know, how do we like to, you know, like argue, like all that type of stuff. But attachment, I think attachment is something serious because when you think about attachment style, we're talking about how you, that's that nurture part, right? Almost how you were raised as a child on like understanding norms of relationships. And a lot of that stuff is so ingrained and so innate that you, unless you consciously make an effort and continuously doing it, you can't change, right? Like you have to change almost your whole persona, right? Aura and break synapses, right, on how you think and function to change your attachment style, right? So either how people receive you or don't receive you, how you receive or don't receive other people, all that plays out, I think, hugely. And I think that's something good for us to talk about on this podcast, right? But for me to do it, I really need to dive a little bit deeper into it. I don't know. What you think about that now?
Yeah.
Did you listen to that episode?
No, I didn't listen to that.
You should go back and I think it's called The Attachment Theory. All y'all should go listen to it. I heard it's bomb. And also for the folks who don't listen, Friend Zone's pretty funny too. It's a good podcast if y'all looking for it.
Yeah.
To do it too, right? It was one other thing I was going to talk about, but the heat got me delusional.
I don't know if we gonna make it.
We are gonna make it.
My glasses starting to sweat now.
Niram, this is, y'all know that cancer energy I was talking about? How y'all remember when I told you something about Niram when we were doing 36 questions, and it was like something about your partner that kind of gets under your skin. Niram is all about his comfort. And a lot of people thought I meant that like in a very funny, passive aggressive way, but I mean that in the most literal sense. Like for Niram to be uncomfortable for this 45 minutes is going to just break his heart. Meanwhile on the ranch, I'm just sweating. I'm just taking it, and it's okay because there's a lot of other stuff going on. Also, what's going on in the world, y'all? What about the folks in Sudan that they done put the folks who took over done put an internet ban? They done did a blackout, right? So the folks in Sudan, they were doing like this non-violent protest against the folks who were trying to take over, and the folks that basically take over said, "I'm sick of y'all talking." They shut the internet down.
Damn.
Like, and it's just black over there. And I was like, whoa. Ooh. And like the lights and shit, I said, oh Lord. When I think about the great goodness of Jesus and being civil rights black, I don't know if we know what to do if they just shut us down in the church. Look, ain't no internet, ain't no Wi-Fi. But it's some serious shit going on all over the world.
Yeah.
So I think that's
how you gonna get the word out? They gonna have to send it like pigeons? Regular mail?
I mean, a lot of what I've been hearing the only reason I know about this because a lot of the tech companies are trying to support, because, you know, a lot of the tech companies have like this Wi-Fi technology. So if you think of like the Amazons and Googles, they're actually flying like balloons. Well, balloons is the lamest term for it. These drones basically overhead that's able to equip Wi-Fi. And you don't need necessarily the government support. And it's like a free thing.
It's not free.
Well, Sudan's not paying for it. Somebody's paying for it, but I don't know who. I am?
Datagate.
What's Datagate?
You know how they put gate after every like scandal?
Yeah.
Like
so you think when they put this is a way for them to get the information? I mean, but in exchange for Sudan getting internet, I think I'm willing for them to have my Pinterest account.
Well, it's not your Pinterest account. It's Sudan's Pinterest account.
I mean, I don't know if they got Pinterest right now.
I'm just saying.
They're not focused on. Niram, let us start.
No, it's at a cost though.
Yeah, I understand.
Everything free lunch.
Oh, I know what you're saying. You're saying they're not coming over here at the goodness of their heart. They get something from it. I understand.
Shit.
You know I understand.
Web traffic, history, everything, right?
Yeah.
Purchase history, all that shit.
I understand, Niram. You ain't telling me nothing new. Well, that's all I got, y'all. Like, again, what is it? It's Wednesday. We halfway through. I can't wait to get to Friday. I don't know. For some reason, I'm really looking forward towards the weekend. And I have no idea why. But I'm living for the weekend, and I literally have no plans but to give Mabel a shower. Oh, Lord. Mabel laying under the desk. I hope she's not dead.
Oh, my God.
She's asleep, actually.
Don't kill my dog.
We'll she'll check in there.
I'm hot. No, so you know how I've been talking about these polls. So a new Quinnipiac poll then came out, and then they did a 2020 head-to-head poll about everybody. So they did like
about everybody.
Like, you know, if whoever wins the Democratic nominee.
Oh, I didn't even know we were talking about presidential anything.
Like Trump.
Yeah, who got the best chance? Biden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Biden has 53% chance against Trump. Then Sanders.
53 ain't that. I want a little higher than that, didn't y'all?
Then Sanders.
What's Sanders?
51. And then Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris and Lizzie Warren tied at 49%. Then Mayor Pete.
What about Sanders?
51%.
I thought you said Warren.
Warren and Harris
are
tied at 49%.
No, we can't play that.
Mayor Pete is 47% and Cory Booker is 47%. 47. The thing was, if y'all want some good lives, go to Twitter and just type in, I think it's like Trump 41%.
And what is they doing?
Niggas is going crazy.
What are they saying?
Like, my humping gerbil against Trump. Trump gets 41% against my humping gerbil.
What? Y'all niggas quit playing. I need y'all to go out there and vote.
This block of cheese versus Trump. Trump 41%.
Y'all playing too much. This nigga gonna come up from behind.
So, but like, polls are polls. Like,
yeah, and they lied last time.
You can take this with a grain of salt. You know, there's always a margin of error. And the other thing is, like, it's mostly landlines, right? So they call them landlines.
Oh, I'm like, who got a landline?
Not millennials. So I don't know how they're gonna do the exit polls for like millennials. I don't know. Send you a text, Facebook or something. But like,
Facebook is staying far away from this election.
But even this, like, this shows that like the polls need to be like updated.
I mean, who are the people who are running it? So whoever's thinking of this idea, the whole election process is archaic.
Yeah, and
it needs a facelift.
Yes,
honestly. So hopefully, with the new energy in Congress, as we get different presidents, Senate's different, right? Senators, mayors, as the millennials take over, it's going to naturally be more electronic, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not.
We just got to get some of the older folks out. That's all.
It should be like almost like taxes. You know how taxes, like, you can only file taxes with one social security number.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you should be able to vote and like go into the vote.
Hold on. You think you should be able to vote at home or on your as an app? If everybody download an app, could you imagine that data breach?
But then you got to put in your social security number.
I guess it's the same thing, like you said, for the IRS though. Yeah. Could you imagine that data breach? Yeah. It already didn't happen.
Twice over.
Yeah, that's true.
So it got to be that type of way, right?
And that way with your social, but how do you validate the identity? Well, same thing with Social Security. You going on a whatchamacallit system, almost the honor system, right?
Right.
Because the thing with IRS, niggas ain't just trying to pay taxes, right? You know, you're trying to get over on the system, but for the most part, if you owe, like, I'm trying to see like what would be, could people create bots to just push through, right?
But that's the thing, like, it can only vote once. Like, the social security number can only vote once.
Could they go through and see the people who most likely not to vote and use their social security number? Because that's what I would do if I was working for one of these crazy people. Those are questions I'll be asking. Interesting. I mean, eventually I think it's going to definitely get more. Honestly, I love the idea of having electronic, but not necessarily at home. Like, everything, all the polls should be electronic. All this filling in pencil shit needs to stop. And secondly, voting should be more than one day, or it needs to be a holiday, one or the other. So voting should be like over a span of a week, or the day we vote should be a national holiday, and it should be like Christmas, and everything should be fucking closed except the polling site. Only thing you can do is go to polling and McDonald's. Nothing else is open. Right, and with McDonald's, you can rotate them out. Have all the 16-year-olds vote. That's the day you had them work. No? Yeah. A lot of other countries, voting is you get the day off.
Yeah.
So if we're going to keep it to one day, we either need the whole day off or we need a week to fucking vote. Because obviously we're always up into the crack of dawn the next day. Hell, sometimes a week, 2 months later figuring out the vote.
Right.
Right, when we can really take our time and calibrate each of these votes. Or is that too much? And over the weekend, too. A whole 7 days. So nobody got no excuse. 7
whole days.
Speaking of, did y'all see the Braxtons? Have y'all seen the latest Braxtons? Neeram, have you seen them?
No, I just seen the clips that you showed me.
I'm I'm done. Y'all, do y'all watch the Bratz and Family Values? I used to be on it when they first came on. I used to love it, but like it got a little bit too toxic for me. Like I don't like seeing them black women cussing and fussing. And I know like family is family, but I tried to watch that one with Iyanla, and they got some healing to do. But this last episode I ain't like. Like it was a lot going on. Like Tamar was basically cussing Trina and them out because Trina, a new boyfriend, done proposed to her. Tamar with her old 40-year-old self talking about, but it's my birthday. Is you niggas still on your birthday weekend? No events can happen. Are you anti that? So it was her birthday weekend. They spent it in Napa. Maybe they got there Friday or whatever, and that's when they had their birthday dinner. And then Saturday just came together as a group because they're all out there. And at that dinner, that's when her Trina's boyfriend proposed. First of all, question for Black Love community: is that off the record? Like, what is acceptable and not acceptable for proposing? I think everything is acceptable except someone's wedding.
And some people even say even that
a wedding is acceptable. Nah, you don't go to somebody else's wedding and after they done dance with my father, Luther Vandross, but like, I got an announcement. Keisha, I've always loved you. Wait, did you go to a wedding when somebody proposed at it?
Yeah.
Whose was it?
I can't remember right now.
Have you ever done? Oh, actually, I have too. Remember Jamaica?
Yes.
Oh, I do remember that.
Shout out to you know who.
But I think that's the only place not acceptable. But birthdays, I think it's okay. What do you think?
Yeah.
Especially the older I get, child. Honestly, my birthday ain't even the whole day. It's the 2 hours I'm at dinner.
The thing is like, you know, it's just a day, man. Like, fuck it.
Let people have joy. Let people, like, I would still be, and it's my sister. It's not like it's a random nigga friend I don't know, but it's my sister.
If the festivities happen, they happen.
Yeah.
If they don't.
Tamar, but it's my birthday.
So what?
Y'all remember the Osbournes and Kelly Osbourne? Like, it's my birthday, mother. You remember that episode?
Yeah.
But it's my birthday, mother.
It's my birthday.
That's how Tamar worked. On my birthday?
My birthday.
Tamar, if you don't sit down somewhere. But how do you feel at a wedding? Like, would you, like if we had a wedding, would you want people to propose at our wedding?
It has to be at the very end. Like, we about to wrap it up. We can
talk about when people asking, is there any cake? And we hand out the cake in a little bag.
Yeah.
So it can't be early on. It can't be after our first dance.
Nah. It can be at the very end. At all the toasts and announcements and things of that sort. And you be like, hey, you mind if I do this? Well, shit, we didn't did all the festivities.
So they can do it at 2:30 in the morning.
Yep.
When it's only the drunk people left.
Yep.
The ones you got to call Ubers for.
The drunk people left. Look, and the photographer gone. Because y'all ain't about to get pictures off my shit.
Dime. This ain't going to be no engagement shooting this motherfucker.
No.
You silly. So that was that. And also, I don't know, Tracy just seemed hurt. Like, Tracy seems hurt. And I get her hurt and her pain. But Tracy, some of that shit that happened 30 years ago, you got to let that go. You got to let that breathe. Right? Like, it was just, whoever watched, y'all let me know. And it was just as sisters. It was just a lot going on. I don't think no one was listening to each other. No one was being heard. I would like for everyone to just take a step back. I think it's about time for the Braxtons to go off TV because I don't like this at all. Like, I like the Braxtons when they was making up songs. So y'all remember that song they made up when the dog died? Dear Dog. Can you look it up, Nero? It's called Dear Dog. From the Braxtons. First of all, Tamar can blow to the damn ground. But I love the Braxtons when they used to make up different like random songs, and they used to do. Did you find it, Nero?
Yeah.
Go ahead and click it. Can we listen to it? Can you hear it or no? Or we can't do it that way. It ain't set up.
It ain't set up.
Oh, come! You got this soundboard.
Go get my phone. Go get my phone.
Well, come on, keep talking.
Go get my phone. Now y'all just be popping shit on me. I told her I'm hot, and this is supposed to be a short episode. But anyways, we already supposed to be done by now. What are we about 19 minutes in? I told her ass this is going to be like a 15-minute episode just to check in and say how much we going to miss y'all while we out trying to stay cool. But she still forced my ass to do this damn podcast. And right now I have a piece of sweat coming from the back of my head, going drip, drip, drip down my back, and the shit hurts.
Whatever.
Anyways, this is supposed to be my check-in. So going back to my check-in while
I can't watch Dear Dog.
Yes, while you get it set up.
Okay.
On my phone and everything and plugged in. I don't know if you know this, but
I found a few of them I like.
Biggie Smalls finally got his own street in Brooklyn, so he finally got Christopher Wallace Way.
What?
Yes. So, that was a win for the culture.
Okay, that was a win for the culture. That is so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it at?
It's in, damn, I forgot the name of the streets. Mm-hmm. It's on the corner of Vanderbilt and St. James, I believe. No, Fulton and St. James.
I don't know where that's at.
Me either.
Well, good for him, because I'm sure, I know Biggie got a foundation and everything. He be doing a lot of stuff for the community, so, good, right? He's one of our legends.
He got a street, and then, Scarface the rapper, he running for city council in Houston. Look at that. Rappers over here that grew up. And now running for office.
All right. Y'all ready for my Braxton's throwbacks?
What you got?
I want Braxton's to go back to, look at it.
Oh, them ads. Oh, my God. YouTube and them fucking ads.
YouTube and them ads, honey. It's a couple of them I like. Mm-hmm. The first one is, what is this one? Oh, this is called The Daddy Song. Get it on there, get it on, get it out, get it on, get it out. Please stop it for your girl hang out in church. I know I'm getting in the bank. If you call me daddy, I know he's getting in the panties. So daddy, they put a theme behind it on YouTube. If you call me daddy, I know he's getting in the panties. Daddy. So they used to do shit like this. I'm gonna do the other one I like, y'all. It's called, let me make sure. It's called Ding-a-Ling-a Gold. This is called, so Ding-a-Ling-a Gold came from from Trina. She was married to the white guy. And before, he was messing around, just doing a lot of stuff. And everybody was like, I don't know why Trina stayed with him. And Tamar was like, because he got a ding-a-ling-a gold. Must got to be. So then they made a song about it. But y'all know he recently passed away. And so they, this is them coming from the repassing the house. And they was like, Tamar was like, I just want to give a shout out to Gabe. This is one's for you, Trina. Listen. Because there ain't no That's why it's a little solemn. Look. On God's green earth, and everyone looking real awkward because they know where it's about to go. Take him back no way. He must have the ding-a-ling of gold. Of gold. Sing, Tamar. Look, the girl's backing her up. Come on, Tony. Italy, they bringing it out one. Wait. Tony. She did the Empire. And that's what Trina said. He had. So I want to go back to that Braxton's. They got lines of songs like that. I ain't even talk about the song about the dog. Maybe at the end of the podcast.
I'm still waiting on you to bring that up. That's what you.
Y'all want to hear this? Oh, it's called Dear Dog. And this is when the mama dog died. And they was at the wake for the dog. This ain't funny. They was at the wake for the dog, and then the mom was like, "Anybody got anything else to say?" And the family was like, "He a dog. We don't got nothing to say." And Tamar was like, "I'll say something." And then he bought these damn commercials,
fucking ads.
And then Tamar bust into full ass song, and everybody just joined in. And I remember watching this episode in tears. Oh my goodness! Let me see if I can get it.
That need to say something about Jackson. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I'm gonna say something.
See, he out here.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll stand from here. I'm gonna sing from here because I want everybody to sing along.
Look, everybody looking confused.
Dear dog, dear dog, though we don't like all of y'all.
We don't like all of y'all.
All of y'all. We like you to know, that you're part of us.
They showed a picture of the dog.
And dear dog, though we fussed and
Somebody clapping on the threes.
They don't know what she's thinking.
We wasn't alright. Dear dog, I miss you so sad.
The piano come in too?
Love you, Jackson.
Come dear dog. Look, the piano came in. Cause we in a little funeral home. That's the Mabel funeral home. We want you to know.
Hey.
You my favorite dog.
Hey, Mark singing to Jackson.
See? Can we go back to that, Preston? When I tell you, when you be on them Bratz and Family Values, that was classic reality TV. You hear me? And they would just think about because was there a musical family, right? So they would just do shit. So they'll be clowning each other, and they'll just think of songs off the top. She had one with Toni Braxton. Her ex-husband came in. She like, oh, Tony and somebody bumping and grinding. Like, hilarious. And that's just, I think it's just so far away from what it used to be. And I wanted to go back to Dear Dog, Ding-a-ling-a-go. And I forgot the other first one I playing. Daddy, daddy, daddy. If you want my panties, you know. No, if you call me daddy, I know you getting these panties. Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Oh, my God.
Y'all, I hollered when I first used to watch this show. And I just went back to that. And it then went to a place from just drama to keep us interested or normal drama brothers and sisters have to something that, you know, that's scary toxic. And I'm not here for it. I want them to go heal. I want all them Bratz and sisters to come together and make some money, right? I want Bratz and sisters to come out with their own Bratz and Moscato, their own Bratz and clothes, their own Bratz and line, food and all that. I want them to Kardashian this shit, right? Right. We sleep on the Kardashians a lot, but they have a lot of fucking drama. But rarely do you see the Kardashians going there and act the motherfucking fool.
Nope.
The way that sometimes we tend to do. And I just need them to learn how to play the Kardashian. Just enough drama, right, to give it. But the difference is sometimes, like, I feel like the Kardashians, like the white reality folks, like, they'll have drama, but sometimes us black folks, we cut to the skin, honey. Like, we be like, you a low down, dirty gutter. Like, we just go in, but with no healing. You can't call nobody a gutter snipe and walk away.
Sure.
Like, and y'all say you got to call them what it is and heal it. We be forgetting the heal part. We just call a gutter snipe and then slam the door.
Right.
That ain't how that work. All right. Sorry, I did a little throwback. But if you never watched the Braxtons, don't start now. Just go back to the first couple seasons and you will get your life.
Okay.
I love it.
So thank you for the brief intermission in my update.
Oh, I'm sorry. Finish your update, Nero. I'm sorry. If you call me daddy, you know you getting them panties.
So
Daddy.
Linda Fairstein and wrote a op-ed on
Ain't nobody
Wall
care
Street
what
Journal.
Linda writing.
Have anybody read it?
No.
I didn't read it.
I don't care what she said. She already done had the chance to say. She done had 30 years to say what she gonna say.
And then, you know, Ava then went ahead and clapped back and said, you know, niggas need to be held accountable.
Ain't nobody, you hear me? I don't care what Linda got to say. Linda had 30 plus years to say something.
Yeah.
30 when it first came out, she should have came out and be like, you know, the justice system worked as appropriately it did. I'm sorry these men were wrongfully in prison. Like, she really could have got ahead of this 30 fucking years ago. Or even 2020, no, 24? Sorry, 2004? When this happened, get the fuck over here. Ain't nobody had no empathy for her right now.
And then, you know, in the fitness world, Nike just dropped these plus size mannequins for the women, and like niggas is going crazy over it. So shout out to Nike for doing that. I'm still what you looking for, baby? You looking for Mabel?
Yeah.
Oh, she probably got the hell out this damn room.
Yeah. What's good for Nike? Is it y'all don't like them the thick mannequins?
Well, you know, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward for them to have a king size male for they can have their athletic clothing. But you never know. So, you know, I'm waiting on that. And, you know, I just wish that most of these brands stop. You know, the thing is, like, I know plus size is in and things of that sort for, like, the women market. But, you know, it goes back to this. Like, men need clothes, too. Like, plus size men need clothes, too. And, like, last time I checked, the same material to make women clothes can make men clothes, too. So, yeah. You know, if you're going to pander to one sex, why not pander to both of them?
I know you want your king size.
Yes.
It's going to come.
Yes.
Don't worry.
That's all I want.
Sorry, y'all. I had to go find Mabel. She don't hid under the bed. I just didn't know she went under the bed to die.
What?
You know, dogs be hiding to die.
Mabel was hot.
I know. That's why I was trying to get her out the room.
She wouldn't leave out the room?
No. She came back. I opened the door to sneak out, and she ran up behind me. She said, you ain't leaving me. All right, what we checking in about? We only do a couple topics.
All right. So you want to do the shy? You want to talk about the shy?
Yeah, you go ahead and start.
So I just got some points here. So Eminem got a new job.
Did you say you just got some points here?
I just got some points.
I just have some key facts that I want to state.
I just got some things. Eminem got that new job.
Yeah.
And that nigga is living his best life.
Living life like it's golden.
However,
living my life. I'm not done. Like it's golden. And then life hit.
And then, bam, that child support hit his ass.
He wasn't even that mad about child
No,
support.
he wasn't, because he's like, you know what?
He was proud.
He's like, I'm paying my child support. They got insurance.
Yep.
But what happened to his ass? Old girl then came, looking all sad in the face. I'm thinking the baby done died.
I thought something happened to that baby too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he about to fall to pieces.
And then she come out, I'm late.
I'm late. That's the name of the podcast. I'm late. Bitch, for what? Why are you here? That's some young shit. Y'all born in 95 and young more, what is it? More? 95
younger.
And younger. Mm-hmm. No, 95 is a year.
Later.
Yeah. 95 and later don't remember what birth control is. How is this happening?
This nigga Emmett is so damn fertile.
Emmett is fertile and all the bitches. And maybe that's what it is, just to be born in 95. We're just old. Mm-hmm. And my eggs is old. Your sperm is dust. So it's just harder. But they got nice young shit. And they just keep getting pregnant.
Well, I am coming upon my Jesus year, so.
You are coming close to that Jesus year. And just the deeper you get in them 30s, and don't do what they used to. Them old sperms.
Just
create old babies.
So that's what's going on with Emmett.
But honestly, I know that's not a huge. I know in his head that's the worst thing in the world. But child, at least
Emmett thought he was on the up and up. Like, all right, I got this shit. I'm about to get a raise. I'll be good.
I mean, but the flip side is he could owe Duda money. I think I'd rather have a baby than owe Duda. Ain't that his name?
Duda.
I think I'd rather be pregnant than owe Duda. What would you? Would you rather have a baby on the way or owe Duda? A baby.
The thing about a baby is it's forever.
Nigga, Duda is indefinite.
You can pay Duda his money.
Can you? Where are you gonna get? What do you need? $175,000.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna get that at? And what Duda give in 3 hours?
I don't know how much time he gave him, but
he said, "Oh yeah, you can pay me back. You got 3 hours."
And so that's what's going on.
And Emmett young, so them kids gonna be grown by the time he's 50. So he don't have to hustle up for the next 20 something years. But after that, he'll be good. Mm-hmm. Oh, and actually, he was on Wendy Williams, and you weren't too off, Nero. He's Kitty Lattimore's cousin.
I told you he was related.
I didn't think they was related. I really thought you was starting shit. So I did want to acknowledge that to let you know that he's. Because also, hey, Mabel.
I know you want to be on a podcast, Mabel, but not right now.
Also, the Lattimores also are in the church scene too. So his uncles, I think it is, or some cousins are in the quartet group. But I did want to give you that because you say I don't be. You talking about that's his daddy though. You starting rumors.
I was close.
Talking about Jacob Lattimore, Kenny Lattimore's son. I was like,
close.
I think we would have seen a duo, and it turned out he can sing.
Yeah,
pretty decent.
Yeah, he got an album. I ain't listening to it.
And he dated what's her name from Empire, Hakeem, the girl, baby mama from Empire.
What?
I don't know her name. Soraya.
I don't
that's
know.
Her real. I don't know them kids' name.
The one that be whispering. I know you talking about.
Do she be whispering?
Yes, she be talking like this. I be singing like
not
this.
Whispering. Not that. Never mind.
I'm the baddest bitch.
Come on, Shy. The Shy.
So you got that going on. Eminem found out old girl he dating with that track coach, and they didn't partner up with motherfucking Reg.
My nigga who? Reggie Ridge. Y'all know Reggie is my favorite character.
The killers and dealers will always come in and say today.
Say today. See, that's what I'm saying. This is we go back to the real killers and dealers. Killers and dealers really ain't mess with cheering like that.
No.
They don't mess with cheering. Even like the dope boys on the block, right? Like they weren't really into like the younger girls and stuff. They wait till your ass come of age, honey. When you 18, no.
Right.
Everything is free to go. But if you doing something decent in school, usually they wouldn't want to fuck with you like that, right? But nowadays, I don't know what's going on. But Reg was like, he messed with little girls? Yeah, we fucked that nigga up. But this him, that's going to cost you.
That's going to cost you.
And here, what's stupid Brandon and Emmett looking? What you want?
Nigga, food.
And I'm thinking it ain't never going to end with food. So now they about to start doing money laundering with the fried chicken shack. That's just a matter of time. Damn. I said, why y'all meet at the chicken shack? I'm like, let's meet him on your truck. But that I know the man got beat up, but I don't know why that felt like a low-key win for me.
It was a win for the culture.
I don't know why. Like, I know violence don't supposed to beget violence, and he probably should have called the police, but it just was something in my soul that I just appreciate that man getting his ass just really beat.
Mm-hmm. Fuck with them little girls.
Yeah, it's something about that grown man who was messing with them young girls, and other grown men came and whipped his ass for it. I did get a little joy out of that, and I'm working through that. And that's not how it should work. But I did. I'm not going to lie. I found joy.
Kevin finally got in trouble with that damn weed. I knew that that private school kid didn't know how to hold water.
What? I knew it wasn't going to last too long.
Soon as your ass get that weed to that private school boy who don't know how to hide shit because he been in private school so damn long.
No discretion.
And then what his ass do?
They would have been better off giving it to the white boy. They would have had some discretion.
Song like a motherfucking cage bird.
Yeah, exactly.
And then here goes Kevin holding it down for his crew. Holding it down. What's his name? Jake?
Yeah,
like, man,
and Jake was like, you can tell on me, my nigga. Like, I ain't really scared of him.
Right. Like, man, you a real one. Because I would have probably told him.
Yeah, and he told him, like, you can tell on me. Like, it's cool. Like, I gave it to you. I mean, that's real friends. He was like, yeah, you didn't want to do it. I asked you to do it. You got caught. Yeah, you can go ahead and turn me in. So I did appreciate that, too. What was going on with Papa this episode? Did I miss something with Papa? He getting his political career started.
Oh, yeah, because Papa went viral.
Yeah, look, I'm the instigating ass
Where the
teacher.
money at?
I'm the instigating ass teacher. When the principal was like, Miss Nyamba, you gonna get your student? I think we should see what Papa got to say, honey.
Where the money at?
See what Papa got
Chance
to
the
say.
Rapper then gave $4 million to the public schools. I ain't seen nothing. I'm tired of brown bagging it. Where the money at?
Bologna sandwiches with soggy bread. And it's the teachers. Where's the lie? We don't see the money.
Right.
The teacher's like, it ain't going to our checks, honey.
Where the money at?
So, exactly. If we only getting paid $3 an hour, let's at least have some up-to-date textbooks in this bitch.
Where the money at?
Wait, Kevin did do something I didn't like. What did Kevin, when he talked about he went with that bigger girl?
Oh.
And Brandon gave him a speech to say, you going to learn to stop doing shit based on what your boys do. That is a word. That is a word that some grown-ass men need to hear. Like, deciding who you date, where you going to go to school, your hobbies, what you like to do based on your boys. If they're your boys, it shouldn't matter. Right? Like, that was a real word.
What else?
What's going on with my boy Duda? Who he about to kill again? Or he just in the back? Oh, that lady,
Alice.
No,
Dr. Alice Toussaint, or whatever her name
Alice
is.
about to get her ass whipped. She already got her son ass whipped.
Her ass over there asking questions and shit, trying to put two and two together like the Einstein math meme.
And she might want to leave it alone.
Gonna roll up on Brandon, get some tacos. Gonna roll up on Perry and gonna just blatant ask his ass, are you doing X, Y, and Z? And then guess what? Boom. Her son get touched.
I knew they was gonna whoop on that boy. And he basically kept telling her, like, could you cut this shit out? I don't know if I continue to let my son get his ass whooped like that. And
the thing is, his ass gonna continue to get whooped on.
Yeah, I don't.
The more and more she digging this shit,
and the more and more she don't even know what she digging into. And honestly, I'm not even sure if she up the right trail. Like, I know she want to get Duda, but the thing is, they never get caught, right? This gonna end in like Brandon or somebody getting caught, like not the big boss hog, right?
No. Actually, the big boss hog is already in jail.
That's true, because Duda is, what'd you say? He might not even be second in charge. Duda might just be a couple layers down.
Yeah.
That's true.
The boss hog nigga already in jail, getting cell phones, direct TV, and getting all types of stripper bitches.
Okay.
He did.
I didn't say he didn't.
That nigga came up in there and said, I got a surprise for you.
Thank you. You know I like Duce.
I'm like them brown skin.
Oh my God. So I wasn't there for that either. But no, it was good. Anything else?
No, that was it. I had something about Ronnie, but
Oh my God. What's the drunk done did now? So now his old baby mother or his ex-girlfriend
had to bail him out.
How he stayed with bitches willing to bail him out? His name couldn't even show up on my phone. He'd be blocked. And she's like, you looked out for me, I look out for you, Ronnie. Did he? And then at the end, she'd be like, it ain't just you. She don't want to be by me either. What?
I just wanted to give her some money.
Shut up, Brian.
And help her. That's my grandbaby, too.
Like, something has to give.
Why he always talk like this?
It gets on my nerves.
Is it the voice Nyambi?
It's him and his piss poor mentality.
Okay.
Alrighty. Last thing. Can we do one more last topic, Niram? I know you sweating.
I am sweating my ass
Can we
off.
do one last topic? Did y'all see Black Mirror? I know the season's not the best, but even one of Black Mirror's worst season is still better than most TV. Can we talk about striking vipers with Mackie in it? Anthony, is his name Anthony? Anthony Mackie in it. First of all, whoever the writers of Black Mirror, we need more black episodes because they be hitting. Because even if I think about Old Girl episode, that was the season finale of last season, or the Black Museum.
Oh, the museum one.
Like all the black ones hidden.
Was that it was the museum one with the dial or the pendant or something? It was something.
Can we get to the black? We need more black people on here, Black Mirror folks. Like for black, can we just do one where it's just all, like black people and like people of color, like Asian, Latino? We need more of that. And don't get me wrong, the white ones are decent. And we'll talk about those later, but the black ones always hit to me, and Striking Vipers hit to me. I know some people are split on it to say it's trash, and some people love it. I think I'm right in the middle of it. To me, it spoke to something broader. It spoke to the idea of intimacy in black men, and really, how do we unpack that, right? And other people was like, "No, that nigga talking about fucking polar bears, Nyambi. Ain't no more intimacy in black men." But I think that's what came up to me, right? Should I give a little synopsis, spoiler alert, or no?
Give a synopsis.
All right, so Striking Vipers is about like these two guys who are really good friends. So we start when they're like in their maybe early 20s or something, living together at the club, right? And just showing how they're having fun. So they got their girlfriends, just a nice crew of supportive people. But everyone's kind of on the come up. So they all kind of roommates. They live in apartments, right? They're really trying to make names for themselves. Fast forward like 7 to 10 years, and everyone's kind of settled. One set of friend actually married the girlfriend, had some children. Looks like he's working a cubicle warrior job he hate, but he's trying to do what he guys said he had to do for his family. Like the girl, she went from wearing her hair natural to it looked like she couldn't afford to do her hair no more, so she just did a L'Oreal Bots color, right? But overall, just living their best life that they can. That's horrible. Can y'all? What was wrong with that girl head? Oh my God, it was like brittle, and I said, what the Bots coloring job is that? Anyway. And then the other friend looks like he chose the life of like not monogamy. So him and whoever he was with, they broke up, bachelor, fucking bitches, living money, blowing money fast. What's that song going?
BMF.
Yeah, BMF. What's the verse go?
I think I'm Big Meat.
Yeah.
Hoover. Whipping work.
So he's basically BMFing it. So he's like a record exec, just living life, like that type of stuff. And they came together for his birthday because all these things keep getting set up on their birthday, right? And what he did, he was like, man, it's been like a year since we've seen each other. I just really miss you, right? And like this is the boring one at home. I'm not calling him boring one to be shady, but we trying to keep it quick. Like, I'm not saying he hated his life, but he made some choices to live a certain way. And what they did, they exchanged like these video games that they always played when they were younger. But now, like, we don't fast forward 7 to 10 years, and now it's virtual reality. So you're able to put this little thing on your ear, and instead of you just playing a game, because the game reminds me of like a Mortal Kombat or Street Fighters, instead of you just playing with it, you're like fully immersed in the virtual reality, and you feel as if you're that character. So what happened, like, when they finally got in this virtual reality, they start playing and shit, right? And then all of a sudden, after they start playing, they start fucking. And one of the black men is actually, in the character, he shows up as an Asian woman. All the Street Fighter folks, he's Sonya.
Oh, I was gonna say Chun-Li.
He Chung-Li. And then the other one is the what's that man's name?
Ken Ryul.
I think his name Ken or Ryul. So like even it's a dichotomy and gender breakdown there. So again, outside of real world, black man, black hetero man. One's in a monogamous relationship. One is just down to be loved by whoever gonna love them. When we in the game, one's a Chinese woman, and then the other one is a Chinese man. And so they fighting, right? And then the fight gets so good to him that I forgot who go in for the kiss first.
The other dude, not the married dude, the other dude.
The one, Chung-Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li.
Chung-Li. So the BMF, Chun-Li go in and start kissing them. And then after they start kissing, they start fucking. And he just looked out and he was like, exit game. That's it. No, I'm just joking. But like they kind of go back and forth like, what is this? They keep coming back. They like it. It's so good. Like they just don't know how to navigate within this space to the point where like they meet in real life to be like, is this what like, I think of the married boring man because he don't have any other perspectives in life except monogamy. He was like, well, let me kiss you and see if I love you. Right. Like, let me see. Like, am I meant to be with you, my nigga? And they kiss each other and they kind of like, you not the one, right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not feeling you. You're not the one. It's not what I'm thinking, right? And then, like, the other man was like, but you know it's something there. You know it's something there, right? They end up fast forward. I'm getting fast forward to go. They end up going, like, the wife then it's the next birthday year. So we're not in the third time of the birthday year. And the wife invite the good friend because they ain't talking no more. And then when the good friend come over to me, I'm like, what the fuck you doing over here? And then this is the scene I like. He pull him close. He be like, you know, you like
why
this.
Why you pulling me close like
you
they
know
can
you
see
like
it?
this. I tried to get rid of it, right? At first I thought it was like some porn and shit. I started fucking other people. It ain't feel good. I fucked the computer. It just felt like nothing. You know what? I even fucked that motherfucking polar bear. And it went like this. Don't you miss this tight pussy? I said, what? And then Anthony Mackie pulled his hood. Well, get your hands off me, man.
Man, he pulled a seat at the table. I tried to fuck it away.
But fast forward to the end, Mackie tell his wife, and then we fast forwarded again to the next birthday. So at the first year, because like she got pregnant, so they still together, and they give each other these gifts. And one gift is for him to go in this virtual reality for 24 hours, and then for her to take off her ring and go sleep with any other man she wants for 24 hours. Mm-hmm. And that is striking vipers in 30 seconds. Near thoughts. Sorry, spoiler alert. I missed a lot, so you can still go watch the show. Like, that's just high level shit. But when they said should we name it I fucked the polar bear after you or Dear Dog?
Oh my god, I'm gonna name it
I effed the polar bear. Let's name the episode I effed the polar bear.
I fucked the polar bear.
What you think about it, Nero?
This episode had me scratching my head. Like, what the fuck was going on here? Like, what the hell was going on? And the thing is, dudes, like, you know, I'm not gay. We not gay. And it's like, well, this is some type of porn. And it's like, porn? This is like some other shit that I
Hold on, is that what you said to Anthony Mackie said? Well, Anthony Mackie enjoyed it, honey. Did they come? Did you think they busted a nut?
Yes, I'm assuming
like
so.
In
Because the
real
other
life?
dude, yes, it got so good to the other dude, not Anthony Mackie, but the other dude that he couldn't even fuck an old girl in real life.
Whoop!
You remember? Like,
yeah, she was like, should I finish? Or like they were just rubbing, right? And she was like, I'm trying to come. And he was like, I can't do this no more. And she was like, you mind if I finish? And she put on her phone too, honey. There's a lot going on. A lot of unspoken stuff. But go ahead, Nara.
It was just a lot. I'm still processing this
can't
episode.
Talk about black men and levels of intimacy, or am I reaching?
It's a lot about intimacy. It's a lot about friendship. It's a lot about
sexual orientation and how fluid it is.
Yeah.
Not only sexual orientation, but how you identify, like gender-wise, like all that.
And that's the thing, right? Like, I didn't know if dude wanted to be like be trans, and like.
No, I don't think so.
So like it was just a whole nother level that
it made me look at my own bias.
Niggas don't know what the fuck it is.
Why do I feel as if this? Meanwhile, this is fiction, right? Mm-hmm. Why even in a fiction play, I was fixated on putting someone in a box, or even being able to identify where they were on the spectrum of identity or orientation. Like, why? I feel like it was a minute in the episode where I almost couldn't get past it. And once I would let that go, I was like, oh, this is about intimacy. This is about how you express yourself and connectedness. And like, that's where it got for me. But I had to, it made me really check my own biases to be like, oh, yeah, I got some other stuff going on too. Mm-hmm. We got work we need to do.
So it's just a lot. Like I said.
Did y'all watch it? What y'all be thinking about? But some of the shit was funny. Like, when he talked about he fucked that polar bear and he was whispering in his ear, I said, oh, he's trying to fuck out of you. While your wife in the other room.
Don't you like that tight, wet Asian pussy? I
said, what the fuck? I'm like, Anthony Mick, get your hands off me.
If you don't get the hell up off me.
Nigga, that's a play. Can we talk about the Asian actress who did that role, though?
Yeah.
Come on, porn.
But also, was it so good because they was best friends that they already know each other tricks? I don't know.
Whoa, yeah. Like, that's why I said there's something more to this. Like, where's they're just that comfortable. I think their history had something to do with it, too. Like, I honestly don't believe they could. Well, the guy even said he done tried to, right? I don't think they could go in and do it with anybody else. Mm-hmm. Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something there. And I think I'm still unpacking it, right? Like, can you have that same level of intimacy without a romantic relationship? Like, was it there? But like, then when they got out of the VR world, they didn't feel that connection. But was it because there's so much world interaction where people telling you what you're supposed to do and can't do that they can't even determine?
I don't know. I keep telling y'all the future is here.
Anthony Mackie did that. I enjoy striking vipers. I think the Black Mirror crew need to do all Black season. Because every time the Black folks come on, I'm here for it. Y'all tell us what y'all think. I really don't have a good interpretation for it, but it's something about intimacy. It's something about how things are on the spectrum, and us as a community need to get comfortable with things on the spectrum, and also being in a relationship. So being in a monogamous relationship, right? Like, what else does that mean? And like the forgiveness, right? All that stuff played into it.
You know, I ain't look up to see if they had any think pieces.
Oh, I'm sure there are, but I'm not into it right
so
now.
I need to go look at some of the.
But y'all let us know and shout out Friday. Well, let us know y'all think pieces, and we can come back and unpack it a little bit more. I know we still got our stuff we got to unpack with that Sir Jeffrey sent us too, but it's too hot, Sir Jeffrey. If we would have answered your stuff, so hopefully by Friday it ain't gonna be as bad.
I'm about to spontaneously combust.
Me too. I'm breathing hard and shit.
Mabel breathing hard. So as always, shit, y'all know the intro. Talk to y'all later.
Talk to y'all later. Remember, love is ever evolving. See y'all Friday. Ooh,
shit.